Hi guys, Jesse from Fulla Strength and Conditioning here with tip number 23 of my 90 fitness tips in 90 days. I had a little bit of a connection error with the last video, so I'll run through the tip from start to finish again just so you guys get that full content as we need it. So tip number 23 is about how you can use calorie counting to get you closer to your goals. Okay. So with calorie counting, generally people are very pro or they're very con. Okay, generally there's not really, I don't really find too many people who are in that middle ground where they think, yes, it could be useful, but it's not the be all and end all, which is really what it is. So I'm not saying you need to be very in favor or very against it. I just think there are certain times where calorie counting can come in handy. Especially in those people who are maybe not seeing the results they want. So it's going to be a really good way for you to help identify, once again, going back a few days to our nutritional baseline. It's going to give you a fantastic idea of where your calories are coming from. And if we're getting into the range of either a negative or a positive energy balance, so if we're consuming too few or too many calories depending on our goal. So I'm going to run through how you can use it and maybe why you could possibly benefit from it. So an app that most people use, and this is one that I recommend if we do incorporate calorie counting, is MyFitnessPal. So it's a free app on both the Android and also the iPhone or the Apple Store. And basically what you'll do is you'll put all your personal details. So you put your gender, your height, your activity levels, and your goals. So whether your aim be to decrease body fat, increase lean muscle mass, or just overall weight, you'll put those in, and then it's going to give you a number, a calorie quota, that you're going to try and hit on a daily basis. So the aim will either give you a calorie deficit or a surplus, or actually maybe even a calorie maintenance level, so you hit your targets. So the reason that I personally think it's not conducive to long-term success is that you're always weighing, measuring, or trying to quantify food. So ideally long-term, I want to give people the tools where they don't have to do that, okay? Thank you for whoever gave that like. I very much appreciate it. Ideally, we want to be able to use other forms of measurement such as our hands, which is what we use at Fulla Strength and Conditioning for measuring. But if someone's not aware of where the calories are coming from and maybe why they're consuming too many or how they can reduce it, then putting everything into an app in the form of a food diary is going to be a fantastic way for them to get an understanding of where the food or where the calories are coming from and what foods they're in. Okay, so just quickly, there's 3 different nutrients. For those who are unaware, we have 3 different nutrients that the body needs on a daily basis. We have proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Okay, so MyFitnessPal will also give you a breakdown, a ratio, and a percentage of what you're intaking on a daily basis. So everyone requires a different percentage of proteins, fats, and carbs, depending on your body type, your goals, and your activity level. Okay, so the reason it can be handy is it gives us data, it gives us nutritional information of what's going in. There's no bias, it's just telling us facts. This is what's being eaten, this is what's being drunk on a daily basis, and then we can make modifications or alterations from that. Okay, so once again, it's not the be all and end all, but if you know after say a week of finding out your baseline and your average daily intake that you're consuming too many calories, and maybe there's a few things that you didn't know were in there or forgot about. Might be chockies, might be soft drinks. It might be that those extra 3 pieces of fruit or that smoothie. It's going to give you an indication of where those extra calories are sneaking in. Okay? So, guys, I highly recommend, if you haven't already, if you're not getting progress, if you're not heading in the right direction for your goals and you're unsure why, I'll recommend you either do 1 or 2 things. Hand write out a 7-day food diary and then review it on day 7, or you create yourself an account on MyFitnessPal. So I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape or form. It's just a free app. It's a way where you can track everything and see where your body's at and where those calories are coming from. Okay, so this is something I don't always use, but if we're finding we hit a plateau or we're just not seeing results, getting numbers and facts and where those foods and energies via calories are coming from, we can make modifications from there. Does that make sense? That's it, guys. Tip number 23. Counting calories can be beneficial. You don't need it. It's not essential. You can just as easily reduce calories by having just a smaller portion size, or maybe reducing a snack here and there, or increasing it if your goal is muscle or weight gain. But if you want to get quite detailed and find out those real specific areas of where those sugars and calories are coming from, using an app like MyFitnessPal could be of benefit to you. Okay, until tomorrow, guys, eat smart and eat for your goals. All right, we'll speak tomorrow. Bye-bye.